What is up, Star Seeds? It's Sid, and this is my first ever Q&A. So welcome. I'm really excited, and I only got 7 questions this time. First Q&A. Okay, I'm excited to see the evolution of Q&As because I want to do a Q&A every 50th episode. So this is episode 50. Okay, first one. Really excited. I've been doing this whole YouTube thing for almost a year now. I post a video every week. I used to do one every single Wednesday. Now I do one sometime between Wednesday and like Tuesday. So yeah, there's like a 6-day period of when I'll post that video now. But yes, let's hop right into this. They're, sciencey, spiritual, life, deep questions. So here we go. What is your purpose on earth? Okay, my purpose on earth is to raise vibes, to spark minds, and experience my passions, experience whatever I want to, whatever I'm passionate about. That's my purpose. That's everyone's actual purpose on earth, is to experience. Just experience. Of course, learn and educate, and most importantly, expand and transform. Okay? I might go back onto the subject of this question later, but I think that's really all I need to say. My purpose is complicatedly simple, but more so simple, and I don't want to confuse you. So let's move on to the second question. What do you do to carry out this purpose? Practice shamanism, energy healer, herbalist, psychic healer, teacher. So teacher, yes. However, I'm also a learner. And psychic healer, energy healer, yes. Shaman, yes. That's like an ancient term. So is energy healer and psychic healer. So is herbalist. All of these are like ancient terms, but shaman just sounds the most magical, and I resonate with that. My channel was originally possibly gonna be called Shaman Sid, fun fact. But yeah, herbalist, I wish. Like, I took botany, and my cats are going crazy, and some other cool science and planty classes. But no, I'm not a herbalist by any means. However, I'm into some herbs, so yes, I like that stuff. So to carry out this purpose, I do many things, and I have videos on like old soul, shaman, some of these terms too, light worker, and all of that. So you should check that out if you're interested in my take on all of those terms, or if you're interested in the difference between them. But yeah, really those are just, all ways that we can all carry out our purpose. And I feel like literally my soul is in so many different areas of interest that, like, yeah, I do a little bit of it all, mainly some more than others. And moving on to question number 3. Which emotions are your vices, the ones you struggle to conquer? I like this question. All of my own. So I was gonna say frustration and anger and sadness and anxiety and like needing to be in control is a big one for me. But lately I've just been struggling with like my own happiness too. So like all of my emotions, not just the bad ones, not just the good ones. I feel like it's been hard for me to like conquer any of them. What does conquering mean? Conquering your emotions, like being able to express them like in a healthy manner, like accepting them, all of that. Yeah, emotions, my own, have been hard for me to deal with lately. I've been just trying to stay on my grind because I have all these weird, like, sad, past trauma, family trauma, like, I don't know. I'm trying to work through that. I feel like with where the planets are right now and like Saturn moving from Capricorn to Aquarius very soon, everyone is going through these weird emotions, and your birthday adds to that. So that's just a thought. Moving on to question number 4. What's your favorite chakra? Okay, I love them all. Third eye, crown, throat, heart, sacral, solar plexus, and root. I love them all. The order I said, sort of the order I appreciate them in. But, like, the higher chakras are just higher vibes. So, of course, like, if you're feeling in a better mood, you're going to appreciate your crown and your third eye. You're going to appreciate your heart and your solar plexus if you're, like, okay with where you are in life, And you're going to appreciate the root and the sacral more if you're in more of the lower, like, vibe thoughts. And it's not to say that those are better or worse, It's just where you're at. They're all important, and you need to focus on some more than others at certain times. So moving on. How long have you been studying astrology, and how long did it take you to get good at knowing it? So it doesn't take you that long to get good at knowing it. I've always been really into astrology, so I saw the zodiac signs for what I think was the first time that like I actually asked my parents about it and demanded them give me an answer was when I was in first grade and I saw it on the back of a Hannah Montana cereal box, okay? There was like the wheel and like all the signs, and I was like, Dad, Mom, what is this? Like, it looks really cool. Like, I feel connected to it. What is this? And they might not even remember this, but I remember this and I always will. So, but in 2014, I got a bit more into it, just Western astrology, Chinese a little bit, and just a tad into numerology. But it wasn't until the end of 2017 that I really started getting into all of the planets for Western. And then the summer of 2018 was when I got really into Mayan astrology and Egyptian astrology and all of it. Like that summer 2018, before that summer, like spring 2018, and by the summer, like those months, I just was researching everything I was passionate about, everything that interested me, that I was curious about. I was putting everything together. So then by 2019, I started my YouTube channel at the beginning of the astrological new year. So moving on to the next question. What is your sun and moon and in Vedic? So in Western astrology, I was born the first 46 minutes of Sagittarius season, so my sun is in Sag, and my moon is in Aquarius, and they didn't ask this, but my ascendant's in Virgo. So for Vedic, my sun is in Scorpio, obviously, because it's so close to that, and then my moon is in Capricorn, and then my ascendant is in Leo, so they're all one off from my Western. But for Draconic, you guys didn't ask this, but I have a video on this as well, and this is the third main form of astrology that uses the 12 zodiac signs that we know. So other forms of astrology, Chinese and all the other kinds, Egyptian, Mayan, Celtic, Native American, they all have their own like signs. Like Celtic has tree signs or animal signs, and they're different from our signs. So for Draconic, my sun sign is in Virgo, and then my moon is in Scorpio, and my ascendant's in Gemini. So all of those are accurate. That's why I wanted to tell you them all. And yeah, moving on to the next question. I really like this question too. It's who/what got you into the kind of stuff you talk about on YouTube? So, my psychic, her name is Carol, and the shop that she worked at is shut down now. It's in Rochester, New York. It was on Lyle Ave. It is not there no more. She's the only psychic I've ever been to, and she's accurate. I went to her 3 times. That's where I got my first deck of tarot cards. That's where I got all of like my first crystals I bought. And she told me at the end of 2017, when I went to New York to visit some of my mom's family for Christmas, and then we come back before the new year. So the end of 2017, I got this piece of information. She told me that I was astral projecting 24/7 and didn't know it. And so I didn't know what this term astral projecting meant, and I don't really know what she means by I'm astral projecting 24/7. I think I know exactly what she means now, but it's more of like a soul, like I'm somewhere else too. You know, we have other lives this life, but I'm sort of tapping into that life and don't even really realize it, is what she was telling me because of this weird thing that goes on with me 24/7. But anyways, that is why I Googled and YouTubed astral projection. I wanted to know what that meant, and that led me to Koi Fresco, a YouTuber who I don't resonate as much with anymore, but really, really helped me during the start of my journey. So, yeah, 2018 was really when I got more into this stuff, okay? And Koi Fresco just led me to spiritual YouTube and, you know, deeper into scientific YouTube as well. And then I got into alien stuff. I saw this video, like, interview with a reptilian woman, and I showed it to my mom. I tried to have my dad watch it and some other people in my family, and I was just kind of deemed as going off the wall a little bit at school and with my friends and my family. But yeah, I don't regret that at all, because that's how I have the life I have now. You know, I just research what I'm interested in, and I continue to share it with everyone. So yeah. What really got me into talking about the stuff I talk about on YouTube is Bridget Nielsen. Okay, so after I was into spiritual YouTube for a bit, I didn't see anything about, you know, the hybrid children or anything. I had actually seen a video, girl has sex with alien. It was an article, and then I saw like a video explaining it. There was just lots of stuff for this article. And then I was like, Bridget Nielsen, this girl looks like she can be genuine. Like, let me look her up and see what she has to say about all this. And then I found out about the hybrid program, and everything just kind of clicked for me. It all made sense about what I had gone through before. And yeah. The hybrid children is what sparked me to speak about this. I was like, I'm not going to not talk about this. I need to speak up too, because there's not enough people talking about it. So yeah. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Just answer a few of your questions, and I'm sure it just gave you a little bit of insight about me if you're curious, and if you watch my videos, if you've watched 49 of them, maybe you want, 14 minutes of a little bit more about me. So I hope you guys all have a great week, and I hope you stay cautious, stay safe, and only trust yourself in this crazy, chaotic world we're living in. I also want to say, if you guys haven't already, please go check out my playlist. I organize every single video I do for you in a playlist, okay? There's awakening, astrology, witchy, alien, ET, other weird stuff, and then a category for all of the videos I do with tarot cards in it, okay? So that category, the videos will repeat. For example, Native American astrology is an astrology, and it's in the tarot card vids. So please go check that out in the playlist section of my channel. Love you guys. I hope you have a great week. Love and light, and the hybrid children are coming soon.